Thank you, Andrew. As we get ready for the top of the 5th inning at LP France Stadium, the Crawdads leading 5-1 on the Subway scoreboard. And the tall right-hander Phil Klein taking over. Klein, a native of Gahanna, Ohio, coming in at 6 foot 7 inches tall, 235 pounds.
Klein so far 5-0. The All-Star has put together a 2.14 ERA, an excellent season for Klein on the mound for the Crawdads. He has appeared in 28 ball games, all out of the bullpen, 6 saves in 7 tries, 42 innings, 31 hits, 11 runs, 10 earned, with 17 walks and 43 strikeouts for the tall righty.
First batter he'll face will be Jerome Pena. The switch-hitting second baseman will switch sides and hit left-handed now against the right-hander Phil Klein. Nicky Delmonico to follow. Michael Ullman, the designated hitter, behind. Klein working immediately from the stretch. First pitch to Pena. Swing and a miss on a fastball on the outside part of the strike zone for strike one against Pena. Pena was the first base runner for Delmarva. He walked in the top of the first inning. 0-1 the count now to Pena. Klein lifts the leg and delivers 0-1. Another fastball swung on and past the swing of Pena for strike number 2. As Klein delivers the first 2 pitches in there. Swinging strikes to start his appearance. Peering in, gets a sign from the catcher Alfaro. Ready with the hands by the lettering. 0-2 pitch on the way. This time Pena holds back as another fastball is up and out of the zone for ball 1. Moving the count 1-2 to Pena.
Very solid outing for Kevin Matthews today. The Crawdads starter went 4 innings of work, gave up just the 1 run on 2 hits.
The 1-2 pitch rings him up, and looking at a breaking ball, catching the outer edge is Jerome Pena as he goes down on strikes. And Phil Klein coming into the game, retiring Pena for the first out in the top of the 5th inning. That'll bring up the first baseman, Nicky Delmonico. Delmonico 0 for 1 on the day. He walked in the first inning. And then he lined out to Jordan Akins, the right fielder, in the 3rd inning. Phil Klein delivering the first pitch to Delmonico is low, getting away from the catcher Alfaro. Shooting back to the backstop for ball 1.
For Kevin Matthews as well. He walked 4 and struck out 4, finishing up the line on him. And Matthews did not walk a single batter in the second half of his outing. He walked 4 in the first 2 frames, but then was much better in the zone in the 3rd and the 4th.
1-0 pitch is pulled down the right field side, foul, evening the count 1-1 to Delmonico.
He did have a couple of lengthy plate appearances, however, and that may have escalated the pitch count, leading to Kevin Matthews only going 4 frames today. Will not be in line for a decision.
1-1 pitch, a breaking ball off of the plate away for ball 2. Delmonico working the count in his favor at 2-1. Delmonico delivering a big 2-run home run last night for Delmarva on their way to a 7-3 victory. 2-1 the count. Pitch on the way from Klein. Swung on, driven out to right center field. Drifting back is the center fielder Cone, and he gathers it just in front of the warning track for out number 2 as Delmonico is retired on the fly out. Pulling a ball on a line drive out to right center field, but the center fielder, Zach Cone, covering some ground and bringing it in for out number 2.
Nicky Delmonico is a really impressive player. He is just 20 years old out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Everything he hits jumps off his bat. Hit the towering shot yesterday for his 9th home run of the season. He's driven in 50 runs batted in and has flied out on a couple of very hard-hit balls here today so far. The Dads have done a good job of keeping him 0 for 2 so far.
Michael Ullman stands in. A breaking ball on the first pitch. Drops in for strike 1 against Ullman. Ullman 0 for 1. He walked in the first inning. He lined out to the shortstop, Renato Odor, in the 3rd inning. The 0-1 pitch coming from Klein. A fastball in there for strike 2. And Klein, staying in the strike zone, works ahead. 0-2 against the designated hitter for the Shorebirds. Ullman in just his 16th game of the season with Delmarva. 0-2 pitch coming from Klein. Off-speed pitch stays upstairs for ball 1. Klein hoping to induce a swing or drop that into the strike zone. Unable to do either. Michael Ullman staying back and seeing it for ball one. Ready with the hands by the letters, lifts the leg and delivers a breaking ball inside as Ullman brings his body out of the way of that pitch, bending the midsection back, and the count evens up 2-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. 5-1, the Crawdads leading on the Subway scoreboard. Klein ready with the hands by the letters, delivers home 2-2, shot foul down the right field side over toward the Crawdad Cafe, keeping the count at 2-2. Outfield playing straight away against Ullman. The infield back at regular depth with 2 outs. Still Klein, reliever for the Crawdads, on the mound in his first inning of work, delivering a 2-2 pitch, chopped over Klein, fielded by Solen, the second baseman, throws across the body over toward Trevor Adams, just in time to retire Michael Ullman. Bill Klein comes into the game. He faces 3 batters and retires all 3 of them as the Birds go in order. We go on to the bottom of the 5th inning with the Crawdads leading 5-1 on the Subway scoreboard on the Shellfish Broadcast Network.